Hey, what's going on? What's going on? How's everybody?
What's going on? Got Captain Greg, the drag taker fishing, and Dan the man.
What's up, people?
What's going on, y'all?
Yes, sir.
Man, I can't call. It's been a good week. Been a good week. We got some good weather coming soon. I'm happy.
I know we got to get past this weekend. It's gonna be freezing tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we had some snow earlier this week, but the next 2 weeks is looking promising. We got near 70-degree weather, so I'm very happy about that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dan, what kind of hat you got there, man? What kind of hat you got there?
This is my lean on me.
Can you hear me, Dan?
I hear you.
You on
He's
mute?
coming in real low. I don't think he's on mute. He got his volume real low.
Hold on.
We can't hear you.
How about now?
Nah, that didn't help a little bit. Maybe something's covering your mic or something. I don't know.
Hey, Dan.
Dan got his hands full.
Can't hear you.
Hold on. How about now?
You're good now. You can hear it coming in clear.
Okay. I had my Bluetooth on my radio for the speaker.
Yeah. Now you're cooking with grease.
Now we're cooking with some grease.
Yes, sir.
Captain Greg, what it do, man?
Man, what's going on with y'all, man?
Y'all the stars of the show.
Man, shoot.
You got the star right there, Danielle. Hey, Danielle.
They see you. Get back for your phone.
Yep. We see you.
Man, what y'all got going on for the weekend?
Well, on my end, Mama doing double shift, and it's gonna be cold in the morning, so I'm probably gonna wait a little bit before we get out and about, me and my daughter. So really don't have no true plans set just because of the way the weather's gonna be. If I didn't have her, it'd be a little different.
What about you, Mr. Murphy? What you got going on?
You know what time it is. If I can't get to the water, it's gym time. So, hey, y'all, gotta be consistent. It's gonna be cold tomorrow, so I'm just gonna hit the gym and sit in the house. Yes, sir. Stay warm. You know, it's a bug going around. A lot of people getting sick. So, you know what I'm saying? I thank God for our health. You know what I'm saying? And, I pray that everybody is well. And for you that aren't, I hope you get well soon.
Yeah, my brother, Thomas of Philly, he done came down with COVID again.
Man.
Sorry to hear that.
That COVID is still out there.
Yeah, he texted me and told me. Yes, sir.
He been holding like 100-degree fever for last month.
Man. Hey, Dan.
Yeah, man.
I was listening to your live today. Dan the man went live, and you know he gave a little bit of insight on what he was feeling at the moment. And you had a verse that you was coming from. What was that?
That was Deuteronomy 31st chapter, 8th verse.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord shall go forth in front of you, and he will not leave you or forsake you.
Yes, sir.
Made sure that, and that was actually the first time I've come across that particular verse that said that particular quote. So it was good to kind of be in my feelings to come across that just for that reassurance.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yes. That's your son right there, right?
Yeah, that's my youngest right here.
That's the youngest.
Yeah. You know, we getting them ready to go to bed, put them down, him and the oldest.
Not my
Hey, little
daughter.
man. You sleepy?
My daughter is an all-nighter. She don't nap, and she stay up. It's just how it is. That's just the dynamics.
Yeah. That's kids, man. They grow up. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you gotta cherish the time because you can't get these days back.
Can't get them back.
Mm-mm.
Can't get these days back. And she's already 7, and so much time has passed just like that, just gone. Someone was like, why you let her hug you so much? I'm not stopping these hugs right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna come a day when she's not gonna feel like it, and I'm gonna be missing them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
I'm getting them all I can right now. You just had a juicy. All that junk, her cute stuff. Now look, he had his son. Look, that's Captain Greg. You remember him on the pier? He gave you that white fishing rod. Did you ever thank him? Okay. You might get a lucky one, get a purple one this year.
Yo, well, most definitely we're gonna
Hey,
do
Dan.
that.
She gonna get my favorite color, which is gold.
He stole your
Get
color.
my favorite color. It's gold.
He stole your color, Danielle. No, get my color back. That's my color.
Oh, mm-mm.
She loves it, man.
Yes,
She'll
sir.
get out there and she'll fish and handle the crabs, handle whatever come out that water. She's ready to handle it.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
You
she'll
should see
be
her holding crabs and scaring grown folks.
Danielle get anything. She get a shark, a ray. Mm-hmm.
Man, that's
How you hold
good.
the crab from the back like that? You hold them back closed like that? Oh, shit.
Hey, it's Jacob, right? Captain Greg is Jacob. What's it?
So his brother's Jacob. That's right here,
Jacob.
Julius.
That's Julius. Hey, Julius, what you doing? What you doing, Julius? Oh boy.
Yeah, you about
Hey,
to.
Greg. So, Cap, you got any plans for this weekend?
So for this weekend is pretty much. I mean, we're gonna try to get as many tasks as we can knocked down at the house. But this weekend's pretty much knocking out more schoolwork. Yeah, we gotta show these kids that nothing's impossible. So we're gonna complete this PhD program, and hopefully that'll be the end of school.
I got you.
Sure. Yeah, a lot going on. Busy, busy, busy.
Yeah, that weather gonna break though.
Yeah, March 11th to be here before you know it. We got the fishing convention March the 11th at the what is it? The convention center off of Greenbrier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right around the corner. It'll be here before you know it.
How are you doing? Whatever type of staging or setup in there?
I think we have 2 tables, and we're gonna be set up side by side. We'll have shirts, we'll have stickers, We have some other stuff, logo size, you know what I'm saying, for people to come and check out. We have drag taker fishing rigs. We have the pork chop sandwich rigs. They'll all be out there for y'all to come and check out. They may be free. They may be for sale. Y'all come on, look and see what we got.
They may be buy one get one free.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but definitely come out and show support. I think that Saturday is going to go from like 8 to 2:30, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely come down. And like we said, we're going to have things available for you guys, just for coming out and showing love.
Sir, I know. I'm gonna give y'all the fishing report for this week. This week's fishing report: they're catching tautog, they're catching big striper. Captain Greg, you mute.
Yeah.
You was on mute.
Oh, I wasn't saying nothing. I'm sitting here trying to entertain Julie. But yeah, so definitely catching a lot of tautog and striper. I know a lot of the striper are going to cut up here next to the bridge. So it's nice to see some of them tautog coming in.
Yeah. But we're gonna start targeting them next week. We're gonna get out there on the water next week. We just waiting for the temperature to heat up a little bit, get over the 50 so we can get out there. Tomorrow in the morning is gonna be like 18 degrees, so can't be out there with that, man. It'll freeze your line up before you can cast.
Freeze them hands up. Hands be numb.
Man, that's what I was talking about.
Hey man, that's why you gotta wear shorts year round.
That's what you gotta do. Wear what?
Shorts year round.
Somebody need to help that dude. I had a long jaws all this week. He can roll up in some shorts.
Oh boy.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
But I'm gonna try to get some yellow perch and some crappie this week coming up. We got a couple 60-degree days, 55-degree days. Nice enough to get out there and get that catch that spring, that early spring hit for the yellow perch and crappie. So I wish all the anglers luck that's going out for those. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking of that, I need to test drive Lake Smith a little bit more.
Yeah, out of Virginia Beach.
Yeah, right beside me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right beside me.
We're gonna take the bathtub out. Then the man gonna take the bathtub out.
I would have to use a trolling motor out there though.
Or some paddles, because you got your gym membership, so you can paddle all over the lake now. Oh, but
you trying to turn brother into pop by the first week.
Oh man.
You say he's gonna paddle all around, huh?
Paddle all around that whole lake.
Man.
But the state record catfish was caught out of that lake by a guy using a Walmart rod.
Mm.
Like a mass. If you Google state record catfish out of Lake Smith, you'll see the guy holding the fish just out of nowhere. I can't remember his bait that he was using, but it was a massive. I think it was in the 60s, 60-something pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Behemoth catfish caught out of Lake Smith.
Man. Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even think it was an ugly stick. It was just some kind of generic rod he had got from Walmart and went out there and just found the beast of the beast. So it's got to be more out there.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Hey Greg, what you got? What you got? Some feedback or something?
Yeah, so there's some feedback coming through. I'm trying to see if it's maybe one of us got YouTube open. If it is, that's cool. We could just mute it, and that'll help solve that.
Yeah. I don't have YouTube open.
Okay.
You got YouTube open, Dan?
No, I'm right directly to the stream.
Yeah. I don't hear no feedback right now. We all clear.
Okay.
Crew in the house. Yes, sir.
Can that thing be moved around? Like, let's say if you want to shrink it, or I don't know if you can actually move it around.
That's a good
I'm
question.
playing with it. Yeah, it's kind of fixed. It takes away the names and displays that. Use banner to summarize.
Yeah, I downloaded some stuff over to the side. Some background pics and stuff like that.
Man, I'm excited about the thought of the Spanish mackerel returning. That's just a fun fish to catch. That's just,
man, anytime now. Anytime now.
I mean,
Good
watching
evening,
them
pretty
things.
Winstar.
Huh?
I see somebody said good evening.
Let me see. Banner compliments. Yeah.
Did you get it, Dan?
What's that?
You said yeah. I thought you got it. How to move it?
No. I was just responding to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try the live bait, live mullet for the Spanish this year. We said we was gonna do it last year, but we never really got into that.
Yeah.
Like while the school is really out there good, just free line a live mullet right out there.
Yep. Yeah, that's something we had planned last year was the live line. We still like using the gotcha plug because that's a different type of fishing.
Yeah.
But we're gonna live line some mullet for them big boys. Out there by the Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel. And I don't know if we can't take the bathtub, so we gotta take me a Captain Gray boat. If we're gonna head out towards Sandbridge, that area, you might hook it to a king or something on the other side of the bridge, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel. So
Oh man, I'm all for it. Let me know.
I'm not trying to test drive them deep waters with that bathtub way out there.
Yeah.
No sir.
Yes, sir.
Unless it's a really calm day and I can actually drive the boat through the bridge. That way, landmarks, I can take it to the first island through the bridge.
As soon as that wind pick up, with that tide, you're gonna be calling the Coast Guard. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Man, you want to talk about a lonely feeling?
Mayday.
Yeah, you being out there.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that time we went deep sea fishing for the Mai Mai, I went with Plan Hookie's charter. It took us 5 hours to get to a 3-hour location. The entire ride was 4 to 6 foot swells all the way there in the pouring rain. It was the longest, most aggressive, torturing trip ever experienced, bro. That long on the water, non-stop the whole way. Just hour after hour after hour.
Was it productive?
When we actually got to the location, it cleared up. Like we came through the final bit of the storm and we got right to the location. It was sunny skies. It was beautiful, but I had to puke. I had to get it out of me. It done beat me up enough. Got it out, and we had a great mighty day. Had some good catches. But then that long trip back.
Yeah, that long way back.
Woo. And you couldn't sleep. It was too rough.
Oh yeah.
You know? Couldn't sleep.
Sure.
Sometimes it's like that.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. That's why I need a bigger boat.
Hell, I went to the when I had my center console, it was a 19-footer. I had a 115 on it. And I would go out to the light tower and spade fish out there with clam. And everybody would just be anchored up in their one spot, and kind of like circular motion around the tower. And you can see the spade fish coming in circles, and you can just kind of watch each boat when they're hitting the lines, just coming around until they got to your boat. They just tearing that clam up on them little hooks.
Yeah, what was you for bait?
Clam.
Oh, clam. Yeah.
Yeah, clam.
That's gonna be fun to catch them this year.
Man, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We was catching them in the women's tournament on the end of the pier, 6, 8, 9 inch, but they were right there at the end of the pier, back to back on shrimp.
Yeah, wasn't no big boys. I don't think the water was deep enough.
Yeah, one of big boys. And if they were there, they won't feeding or nothing.
If I do catch them, I would like to catch them on crappie tackle, something like 8-pound chest line.
They some hard fighting fish, right?
I don't know what he talking about, some crappie line.
Yeah, I want to catch them on real light tackle, man.
You might hook them.
Yeah, it's gonna take you a while. Like they're gonna burn through that.
You're certainly right.
Hey, that's what fishing all about, man. It's a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
It's a challenge, right? How many times you gonna retie your line?
Once. I'm gonna tell that poke child son with your name, that right, Julie? Yes, sir.
So like they're known to be like pound for pound some of the strongest fighting fish that we have, and it'll definitely be a challenge. But I'm willing to bet you're gonna get frustrated watching me and Dan pull them in, and you having to retie.
I like to fight, man. I like hauling in spots like that, but they around structure, around the rocks. They built, like you said, they built the fight. You know what I'm saying? So hooking one of them on light tackle, 8-pound test line.
So what I like to do, I like to go get like a medium light rod, one that's real sensitive, like an ugly stick. Like so, for full disclosure, I love ugly sticks. That's the only ones I use. Right? I get it. They're not the best of the best, but they do the job for me. I love them. But like I use a light or medium light rod and probably about 10-pound braid and just go to town.
Yeah.
Dwayne not a Brave fan.
No, man. I don't like Brave.
Okay. Why not? Why don't you like Brave?
I personally can't stand the stretch in mono. Way too much play. I want to fill that thing and set that hook and everything be right on time.
Yes, sir.
But mono don't allow that, especially when you cast it for Spanish. You can feel that stretch in that line. Now, Dwayne loves it though. He do what he do.
I caught that big 6-pounder, 8-pound test line. Yes, sir.
Hey, Captain Greg, I'm down there halfway at the end of the pier, and all I hear, "Dad, get the net, get the net!" Hey, hollering, I'm running down there. Look over the side of that rail, man, and it looked like an actual small king. By seeing it in the water and the way it was acting up, and that rod was folded over. I think any longer it would have broke. Because it was there, it was at the surface, it was ready to cut up. And if I would have dropped it, I would have went in the water too. Dwayne would have threw me over. He would have threw me over. Because it really looked like a king down there until you got it in net and got it up. And just seeing that boy surface, that was a big fish. That was a bragging right Spanish there.
Yeah.
Man, it's always nice to catch them like that, especially on the pier. It's like today. I saw a picture of it must have been like a double-digit trout, And I was just like, gosh, big boy.
Was it that picture that guy holding it in front of that taco store or something?
Yeah. That's a big boy. So if that's any indication of what's to come, like I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I want to do better with actually logging the fish. Like actually have an album in my phone where just log the yearly fish. That way I don't have to be commingling through pictures, and I just want to separate them and be able to return to them with ease. Create some kind of fish gallery or something.
I was about to ask, do y'all typically keep a diary or something, like a log of everything that you do throughout the year, so you could refer back to it like the following year, so you could get essentially a plan of where you're going to fish?
Yes, sir. I do. I keep pictures, video. I write stuff down. You know what I'm saying? The date, the time, the weather. I keep a note of that because every year it changes. So you can be catching Spanish mackerel like August the 1st last year, and depending on whether it's a hurricane or whatever, you know what I'm saying, it could be different this year. So, but usually it's within the realm of, you know what I'm saying, the biting, what fish should be biting at that time. They usually still show up when they're supposed to show up. So knowing what pier to be on, what area to be in, you know what I'm saying, to locate the fish, it's key to have something to go back to relate to where the fish gonna be next year. That's for me.
I tell you what, though, I have a mental record of the Spanish this past year. They did not hang around nowhere near as long off the Virginia Beach Pier as previous years, and they stopped really early.
Yeah,
we had a good window when they were really strong. They started late. Then there was that window when it was around strong, and then them boys took off.
Yeah, 2020 we was catching them at night. That was 2020.
When the light was on the pier, it didn't matter.
Man, we caught those Spanish all the way to daybreak.
Oh man, boy, they closed the pier and they let us stay up there. And we down there on the end, just jigging away.
Yep.
Man, that's
me, Danny, Bryant,
I'm home and ready to go to bed. I get a phone call. You gotta get out here, man. The Spanish is on fire. What? Meow. It's a 30-minute ride for me. Ain't changed nothing. We got out there and ripping some lips.
Yes, sir. Ripping some lips.
One thing I haven't done, I haven't smoked any fish. I want to do that this year. I want to get into smoking some fish.
Do you have a smoker?
I don't, but that's not a hard thing to come across, especially with the marketplace. There are a lot of average, decent smokers out there that, run you $40, $50, $60. So, Danielle, grab my book, the fishing book. My cookbook. You had it in your room. This book here has an assortment of recipes. So when I get into my catch and cook, right there, that boy got some stuff up in there.
Man,
from
some Old Bay. Put you some Old Bay on that fish with some butter and some black and red fish magic.
I have that in the freezer. I mean, on the cabinet now.
Yes, sir. Some onions. Good grief.
All these different recipes with salmon. Yeah, I definitely want to get into poaching. Look at that salmon right there on the grill.
Yeah, that looks pretty good right there.
That's laid out right there, my man. What are you doing, child?
Danielle.
Danielle. Fishin2Fit. Fishing to Fit with Dan the Man.
I see it.
What you mean,
Yes, I do.
Careful now. You got the whole world in your hair. Say hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fishin2Fit show.
That's something.
Well, don't use that to get it.
Yeah, but if I see Dan the Man, y'all give him a hand clap because he got a gym membership. 2023. He going for his fitness goals.
It's starting to collect dust. I need to break that thing in. Only been 2 times.
But your diet, how your diet been?
It's still been good, actually.
Yeah, that's what's most important. What's your diet?
Yeah, it's still been good. Sorry. You have to realize, see this here? This is live. Yeah, that means people can watch it right now. So these guys that are up here, they're up here right now for real. Yeah. She said, "Oh."
Yep, I can see you.
What's up, Tuck?
See, another guy.
What's up?
Hey,
Fishing with Tuck. What it do?
that's Mr. Tucker.
I don't know.
Well, you can know him right now.
What's going on with you?
Say hello. I'm Danielle. I'm Dan the Man's daughter.
Oh no.
What's going on with you, Tuck?
Focus.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Man, what's going on?
Did I see you on the water the other day?
Where on TikTok,
On
Instagram?
Facebook. Yeah. When you was you fishing or you just standing out there?
I was just standing.
Oh,
Oh no, that
you
was
were like,
I was just trying something. It was a little like inspirational, I was just, throwing stuff to the wall, see what stick.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Now I took that back in the summertime,
Yeah. Well, it's snow out there where you're at now, right?
Oh man, it's tonight it's gonna be down to 16 degrees. Cold.
Did y'all get any snow? Because it snowed in Richmond yesterday. Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
It snowed a little bit.
Yesterday or the day before?
It snowed like a quarter inch in Lynchburg. It didn't stick though.
Yes, sir. What you gonna do with us this year, Tuck? What you gonna do with us this year? You gonna link up? What we gonna do?
Yeah. What we're gonna do? We're gonna fish.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fish. That's what we're gonna do.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. I can't wait. I'm prepping, getting all my ducks in a row still.
Yeah. You be ready? We got about 2 more months.
Oh yeah.
Yep. When April get here, man, that's it. Game on.
Yeah.
We got the speckled trout tournament for April. Starts April the 1st. And the speck bite is really good in the area. And then the round heads come in on the end of the piers. So if we can make it 3 months.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something else, man. Butterflying them round heads like you do spot. That's some good eating too.
That's a lot of meat.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I gotta show y'all this batter right quick. Let me grab this batter.
Yes, sir. What's up, Julius? You still hanging with us, Julius? You still hanging with us, man?
Yeah, he trying. Miley's getting heavy.
Boy. What's up, bro? I ran into him, man. That's a real fisherman right there. He ain't scared of nothing. Man.
Here you go. This stuff right here. You got
Lefties?
Spicy or regular.
Mm-hmm.
It's a killer batter, bro. Amazon sells it for $10 a bag, or if you got access to the commissary, it's like $4 a bag there. And it's quite a bit. It's up to 4 pounds of fish. You know, pretty thick bag.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a great batter on that fish. You don't need to season it or nothing. Just dip that boy in this stuff. If you like it with a little kick to it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to hit that up.
Yep, you gotta give
Where'd
it a
you
try.
get it?
This came from the commissary.
Oh,
Right there on the naval station.
Over here at Little Creek.
Little Creek. Okay, Coast Guard.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Lefty
It's funny how
spicy.
things change. Me and Dan was talking about what you call a citation speckled trout the same time last year, same day.
Yeah, today. 26 cents.
It was warm enough where he had on short sleeve shirt and he caught a 26-inch speckled trout.
Now, if I wanted to show that picture, how can I do that?
You could go to your I think your present. You got to present down there.
Not on a phone. Are you on a laptop?
Yeah, I'm in desktop mode.
I haven't
You got to
figured
the bottom.
Yeah, I haven't figured that part out yet.
Okay.
I'll see it on Request Desktop website. Wait a minute, maybe this is it.
If you send me that picture, I can put it up here. Mm-hmm.
Any no real difference.
Yeah. Hey,
But
Chuck,
yeah,
what's your favorite saltwater fish?
It's a toss up between flounder and tide.
You said flounder and tile.
Yeah,
Yo, you catch flounder off the pier, inshore or offshore?
inshore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I ain't never went for no tile fish. It's gonna be a while before I go for that. But
I love it, man. I hit that 16-hour from Rudy. Oh man, it was
It's funny you say that, Tucker. Because Dwayne Aaron and his dad went on that 18-hour trip out of Rudy, and they went and filled up a cooler full of those gigantic tile fish. It was that long trip out.
They went recently?
No, this was last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was last year. Turn it down, Danielle.
Man, we're gonna have to do something, man. Like
they couldn't even close the cooler.
It's a lot of fish.
Tile fish was stacked, huge. But I don't think the trip on the boat was as long. It was just how long you stayed out there in general. Like it was a 16-hour day or 18, something like that.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's a long time to be on the water, man.
it ain't nothing to me, y'all. I'm telling you, I could live on the water if I could, man. That's 16 hours. I could do it every other weekend if I had the time.
I live on water. Yeah, the water by the land. I can't live way out there, boy. That's too deep.
It's just 5.5 hours. It ain't that bad.
You said how many? 5.5 hour ride?
5.5 hour boat ride. Yeah.
And then how long do you fish?
See, probably a good 10 hours, 10 hours.
No. That sounds a little bit better.
Oh yeah, it's some fishing. Man, I had a blast. I went with the last time I went for tile was with Bradley Wreck Dog.
Oh yeah.
And we did good then too.
Yeah, he be killing them out there.
Yeah, man. Brad know his stuff, man. I might keep him on speed dial or in the pocket. I might keep Brad a secret because he know his stuff. Can't
Yeah.
tell everybody that, man. Yeah.
Hey, is it me or did Danny look like a corporal or something like that with that helmet?
Yeah, Drill Sergeant Danny.
You're like a
I'm trying to
highway
figure out how
patrol or
to
something, man.
work all
Like
these
a highway
buttons.
patrol. Oh boy, it's
Hey,
crazy.
You
man,
see
hey,
that?
I'm gonna get my head uniform and all that. Now I can't show me up, man.
Man.
Trying to show that fish in the background.
That fish.
Yeah, see in the background, but it's
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
our pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how to actually show it. Working on it though. And that thing was caught on the Slam Shady. Just slow and low, and then out of nowhere, wow! Like I thought it was a drum, but then that
Oh,
head
that's what
started
it looked
bubbling.
like. It looked like a drum. What is that?
That's a spec, man. 26 inches.
That's a spec.
Oh.
Let me see.
I don't think you can do it, Danny, like that. I don't think it's gonna do it.
Right, what to actually separate it?
Yeah, that's because you got it on background.
How do you put it like front row? I don't know.
You would have to. Only thing I know so far is by like a video. I know if you play a video. Matter of fact, I did want to play a video. Just 1 second.
To register, all you have to do is either scan the QR code or go to www.drytakerfishing.com.
Sir, ready for that April the 1st, that month of April's speckled trout fishing tournament. Top prize 500. What's the second prize? 300. And the third place is 100.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Guess I'll be looking from afar, huh? Guess I'll be looking from afar.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. We can't be in it, y'all. It's up to y'all. Y'all gotta go win that money, man. You can
Yeah.
join top if you wanted to.
He should join. He'd be the one to win the money.
Ain't no trout this far up here. No speckled trout. We got rainbows up here, man.
Rainbow trout. They're a lot smaller,
yeah.
aren't they?
Oh.
It depends on where you go, because I went back in December. I caught some nice 4-5 pounders.
Yeah, they got some nice.
Yeah, rainbow trout get pretty big, man. Yes, sir.
I never caught one.
Delicious, I'm telling you.
Yeah, so we typically got two up here. We got like stock ones, and then we got natural ones. And they have two different types of meat. Like you'll have some that have like pure orange, kind of like salmon, and then you'll have some that have like white. But if you could catch one of those like, I guess natural growing,
native what they call
not
it.
stock, man, you on to something there.
What's their fight like?
I got it up. Oh, man, the rainbows, the big ones, they fight pretty good.
Yeah.
The natives, I caught them on my fly tackle, and it's pretty fun. Like catching like a crappie or something on light line, on light tackle.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of guys on videos using fly rods, catching them with that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Another
Different
thing I
technique.
haven't. That's definitely a different technique. I saw a guy out there at Fort Monroe, and he just whipping that thing back and forth and whipping it back and forth and whipping. I'm like, and he was catching freaking speckles with it. I mean, something about the way them things land on the water that the fish see, and they come ambush that fly.
Yep. Insects, habitat. Oh man, that's speaking of that, I can't wait to try that night crawler that I sent y'all that video of.
Oh, for the yeah, like that's good.
That's crazy.
If that works, I mean, I seen it work. So if it works the way that I think it's gonna work, man, it's gonna be a game changer.
Yeah,
Night crawlers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they weren't bloodworms; they were night crawlers.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah, cheap because putting a whole bloodworm down there gonna hurt your pockets.
Who you telling? They probably $25 a dozen now.
Yes, sir.
Probably 25 for 10.
See,
they don't give you 10 no more. Shoot.
We need to get a container of earthworms, get a hypodermic needle, suck our own blood out, and inject it in them. Put a Band-Aid on them so the blood stay in. Hell no.
Yeah.
$20. Hey, but speaking of just expenses, right now, Walmart has the 1 ounce all white gotcha plugs, $3.80.
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna get them no cheaper than that.
You get your gotcha plugs right now.
Yes, sir. You're not gonna find them no cheaper. I'm telling you, summertime come, white ones, they run at $8, $9 a piece.
As soon as they hit Virginia Beach Pier, they're going straight up to $10.
Yep.
So, just like that.
Yep. So get you 3-4 of them a week, and just have them because you gonna go through them.
Yeah.
You gonna go through them. Them Spanish on them teeth. But I did upgrade my leader line from 20 pound to 40 pound last year, and I saved more lures by using the 40 pound. It took a little bit of the action away, but I was still able to work it enough to get that, that jerking reaction with that 40 pound heavy line in front of it, because they'll cut that too, but it's less likely using 40 versus 25 or 20.
Yeah, they gonna cut it. They slice that thing, man. They cut it so fast it don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense. They hit the right angle, it's cut.
Yeah.
It's cut.
So I stick with 20 because of the action. And I like the challenge, man. I love a challenge. So I love fishing. I love the challenge of fishing, man. Just to be able to catch a big fish with light line.
Well, if you like that much challenge, you should just use regular kitchen utensils and spoons and forks and stuff.
I can. I will. I document it.
I make joke out of it, but I seen a YouTube video where a guy took small spoons like the teacup spoons, the shiny ones, and he drilled a hole in the front and a hole in the handle. He put a ring on one end to hook it on the line and a treble through the other one, and he would throw out them shiny regular kitchen spoons and doing what we do, and was catching that flash in the water. And they see that chrome spinning. They were hitting that regular spoon that he rigged up.
Yeah.
Like when we were in Hawaii, we used to use the spoons when we were spear diving, and we would use this essentially the same thing, but we'd drop them, and the fish would come down and investigate, like try to actually attack that spoon, and we'll just dive down on them. So yeah, the spoons will definitely work. That flash is crazy.
That diving is gangster though. That's a whole nother level right there, bro.
Yeah, so it's a little different, because you can actually see the fish you want to go get it. Well, you could try to go get it, but
did you have you have on the goggles, the water goggles, or y'all was bare sight?
Yeah, so we would we'd go down with masks on. But we didn't. It wasn't like scuba or nothing. It was like snorkel gear.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I want to do a
snorkel
video.
gear.
I want to do a video. I'm gonna tie myself to the boat, and Dan the man gonna record him. I'm going under that water at Fort Monroe, man.
Man, you braver than me. Like
Hey,
I've seen some crazy things come out of that water. In Fort
Dwayne
Monroe.
is not doing what he's saying right now. You hear what I'm telling you? He is not gonna do that.
Man,
Hey,
so
look.
like there was this
Hey,
one time
check this right.
Go
So
ahead.
me and Danny was at Fort Monroe, and for y'all people that know Fort Monroe, y'all can kind of get like the general senses of what I'm talking about, because you have to walk across a bridge. You walk across the bridge, and then we wade out into the middle of the water. So I'm standing up on the bridge. I'm catching speckled trout off the top up there, right off the side of the bridge. And I look at Danny, and he's standing like this. He's standing still. He got big porpoises just going right by his body. I'm talking about like huge porpoises just going right by his body, man.
Like 10 feet. Like
He
I
thought they
can
were gonna
see
knock
their
him over.
smiles. And I'm yelling at Dwayne like, dude, they ready to hit me. I'm damn near chest high in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And here come these dolphins, bro, in the water coming around, and they headed in my direction. I just freeze, because if I would have felt one hit me, I might have just passed out.
He would have freaked out, man. He would have felt anything.
Yeah, because they big. I seen a guy have his line. He was on Fort Monroe's pier on the beach side, the main piers. And dolphins came by in the school. Next thing you know, his rod went to smoking and everything peeled off immediately. So a dolphin passed and actually got snagged on his line. Mm-hmm. And when it got snagged, it got spooked. So it just took off, and you saw the water explode with the tail. And his rod got hooked on the edge of the pier as it was getting pulled. So it didn't take the rod in the water, but it totally despooled him in like 3 seconds. Like, gone.
Yeah.
I said, dude, you just can't handle them kind of fish.
Yeah, Captain Gray, you was up there with me, man. When somebody rod got snatched off the pier, I think a Ray, them skates don't play, especially on Buffalo Pier,
man.
They take them poles so fast, man.
What pier?
Well, any pier really, but Buffalo Pier. You be fishing one moment, next thing you know, you see something go.
Dude, half them people don't have their drag set.
Yeah, a lot of them don't know what that is.
They don't even know what that is. That line be so tight you can't squeeze air through it. And that first bump, that rod say, "Whoop!" Right to soup.
Yep, and Ocean View too. So, hey Captain, hey Tuck, how do you fish for your flounder?
I use the double fluke rig. They had a double rig, with
what, a spec rig?
Man, what we call it something different, like freshwater. But essentially just jig head at the top and jig head at the bottom. I just put on 2 swim baits and just fan cast, just scan the area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is one thing about me.
Yeah, the double flounder rig. That's what it's called, double flounder rig.
This is the thing about me. If y'all want to catch flounder, come with me and let me teach you how to catch them, because I'm not gonna catch them that day. You're gonna catch them. Danny is a living testament to that, because he hadn't targeted flounder. So we went to Ocean View Pier, and I said, Dan, I got some live bait, and I was like, this is how you fish for flounder. Now I didn't catch them, but he caught 2 nice flounder. I might have picked
in the 20s, man. Damn near back to back. Because, I normally don't target flounder. If I catch one, it's by accident. It's always really been the fast, aggressive fish, especially me being from Virginia Beach. Spanish mackerel always had my summertime. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Here we go. Yeah, Spanish mackerel would have my summertime, because when they're in, it seemed like, locally speaking, there's nothing else more exciting than catching Spanish mackerel. But there's so much more to catch. Summertime, you got the drums, you got the togs, you got the stripers, you got the flounder, a lot of those bigger fish, Kobe are running. But when you're on a pier, if it's not Spanish, you know, you croakers, roundhead spots, maybe drum in the surf, maybe speckle in the surf, but they dominate the end of the pier or the side of the pier when they're really in. So what he's talking about, he had that live bait. It was it mullet?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, we
throwing
had
it
Yeah, it
out
was
there.
a
Just
hollow
walking
bait.
under the pier, just dog walking, letting it hit the bottom and just kind of creeping it along. And you just get that little resistance and pause it, and you can actually feel them kind of gulping it down. And she was on. As a matter of fact, funny thing mentioned it, I just ate one because I vacuum seal my fish. So I actually had that last week on the job. And this was in the summertime. That's what I'm saying. If I knew how to put a picture up here where it can show, I can pull it up, but it don't move our 4 screens around. It keeps our 4 screens over the picture. We're gonna have to play with that one day and see if there's a way to do that. Dwayne, you paused? Or you just look like that's your jail picture?
I think he's trying to find a picture of those flounders. So he might be frozen for real.
Yeah, he looked. That's his mugshot. Is your son falling asleep?
Nah, so I got the phone like right beside the laptop,
Oh.
so it looked like. But trust me, if he was asleep, I'd put him to bed.
Mm-hmm. From this view, it looks like his eyelids are closed.
But just closed, right? Like
yeah.
Man, he does look like he's asleep.
You looking for it, Dwayne?
Yeah.
It's in there. It's in there. So I did have a good experience last year with the it was risky, but when we would go out on the boat, I would tie a heavy fishing line to the loops on my GoPro 8 and lower it down and flip the orientation so that even though the camera's upside down, it shows it right side up. And great footage of sheep heads down on the bottom, along with other stuff. You can see other stuff, but when we was out at the HRBT, you can see them, man. You can see them sheep head down on the bottom.
Where were they? They're by the bridge or on the tunnel?
We were by the bridge portion of the pylons. Kind of, we weren't near the tunnel part when this was going on. Did it at the Virginia Beach Fishing Pier, and with the clarity of the water there, you can see a lot of the roundheads, the spots, the porgies that were down there, or the pinfish. But I told Dwayne I want to do something different where I don't have to risk losing the GoPro with just fishing line. Like if there's a telescopic pole I can use that I can attach to it, and lower it down depending on how deep the water is, or just get a stronger version of a rope that you can lower if it's deep. But it shows great clarity, depending on the water conditions of what's down there. It's like a live scope, really. Yeah, Dwayne must be frozen. That's the same mugshot he had. Tucker look like he's frozen too.
Oh boy. No.
Oh, there you go.
Sounds good.
I put it up there. I don't know how it won't come up.
Oh, you found it?
Mm-hmm. I can't find it up here though.
Yeah. Oh, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Yes, indeed. Well, gentlemen, I have to break camp early today.
Yes,
but
sir.
Once again, it's been a pleasure as always. I look forward to next week's conversation. And hopefully by this time next week, we'll be planning a trip somewhere to hopefully get some lines tight.
Man, I got to get this skunk off.
Nice.
Man,
it's been 2 months.
2 months and the skunk is still alive.
Yeah. But I got to get the skunk off me. If it wasn't so cold and I had my daughter, I would go try tonight.
Woo. Man.
Mm.
Man. But y'all, until
That's
next
what
time,
it
y'all
is,
stay
man.
blessed. All right.
Hey,
All right, you
man,
too,
you do
Captain
the
Gray.
same.
All right.
All
All
right.
right, peace. Have a good night.
All righty.
Yes, sir. So Dan, I was trying to find it. I found it, but I couldn't bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, you just gonna have to figure that out for next time, young man, Mr. Moderator.
what's up? Yep,
Huh?
you're right. I said you're right.
Because we gotta be able to. What's his brand color? I don't know what that is. Oh, that makes that bigger. Okay. Logos. Maybe the logo is small in the corner. Overlay. What's the overlay? That's the overlay. Oh.
That's it. It's an overlay.
Yeah. Hey Dan, we're gonna mess with it a little bit later. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Yes, sir. Do your thing.
I appreciate y'all for coming up.
No doubt.
Glad to be on.
Yes, sir.
Keep
Y'all
it
stay
moving.
warm and get out there on the water next week. Let's
Get you
catch
some
some fish.
lefties.
Yeah.
Mm.
I be going trout fishing. Freshwater trout fishing, that is, though.
Yes, sir. Send us some pics.
No doubt.
Send us some pics.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
When I start finding the fish on the string, I will send you every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
They coming.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
y'all. Y'all have a good
I'm
night.
rolling.
Y'all be
Likewise.
blessed.
All right.
Yep.
Peace
As
out.
always, never ever stop fishing.
True,
Yes, sir. All right.